Hi, Alphonse.
Hey Katie, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for being here. We're going to talk about the fire releasing ceremony just for a second. And before we get started, how do we know each other?
Well, I first met you from a mutual friend of ours, Lisa, at the Fallbrook Toastmasters.
Yep.
That
Yep.
was I think back in July, I want to say,
Yeah, it was
maybe.
several months ago. It was several months ago. So, you recently came to a fire releasing ceremony that I had here at the villa, and I just wanted your feedback. The first question I have for you is what interested you in participating in the fire releasing ceremony?
Well, my interest in participating in your fire releasing ceremony was basically twofold. It was to release on the fall solstice everything that I was holding on to, and the energies of people that no longer suit me, and just in this, as far as releasing like lower vibration, things that were weighing me down, and to increase my vibration. And it was just fun. I mean, it was just wanting to do something different. I've done something similar before,
Yeah.
but wanted to do it, in the city, the town that I live in.
Yeah. And we did it on the last harvest moon of the year.
Right,
So that
right,
was
and
really cool too.
yeah,
Great.
and that was pretty nice too. It was very bright, that's for sure.
Yeah. Can you share at least one thing from the ceremony that helped you?
Well, what I did, I wrote down on paper what no longer served me, and as far as energetically,
Yeah.
and what I did. So I wrote it down, base brainstorm, you write it down. So it's like a transmutation of your mental energy to your physical energy, writing it down, getting it on paper. And as far as then, we would of course, burn it in the fire. And that of course, transmuted that energy into fire, and then release it up into um, the universe to release everything that, as I said, that things know that I no longer needed in my life, and just things that I needed to let go of as energetically, in order to make myself at a higher vibration.
Yeah, and I think, tell me if you agree or disagree, but I think a lot of people don't know that you can release negative feelings anytime you want.
Right.
It's just when there's a full moon or there's some astrological thing going on, sometimes the veil is thinner, so it's easier to do. It's the energy of the universe, if you will, is with you and it's on your side. So it's very easy to do, but I think a lot of people don't even know they can do that. Would you agree with that?
I would totally agree with it, because I think that a lot of people realize or feel as if that they need to have a certain, what's the word I'm looking for? A certain type of protocol to do something. Like they need to have a fire pit or a fireplace or something like that, when they
Yeah.
can just do it themselves. And it's just like with I'll use a religious aspect, like a house of worship. People, in my opinion, I don't think that people need to go to a house of worship to worship what their spiritual God, person,
Yeah.
whoever. They can
Yeah.
do it out of their, a nice quiet place in their house, or the solitude of, somebody goes to the beach. I love the beach myself, so I'll go
Yeah.
to the beach. I'll sit down, I'll journal, I'll meditate, and I find that for me is soothing to my soul, because I love being in nature.
Yeah, I do too. And I love writing in journals anyway because it takes it from here and it just gets it out. So that's part of the releasing, but then also putting it in the fire just really it's just an amazing visual and an amazing energetic way to get rid of whatever is on that paper. I love it. Could you share any changes that have occurred that has occurred in your life since you released all the stuff?
Some of the changes that have occurred is that I'm not thinking about certain people and situations as much. As you know, I went through a really bad divorce, and that would always be in the back of my mind. And so,
Mhm.
because the fire ceremony, I released, I would say probably about 90% of it, 95% of it so far. And it is just like with everything else. Everything is a life is a work in progress. So I know I need to do more work on me personally in order to release 100% of it, so I can be my own whole person again,
Yeah.
and have a higher vibration for
Yeah.
me.
Did you feel lighter the next day, or was it just kind of a gradual over time you realized that you weren't thinking about the stuff?
I think that when I got back home that night, when I went to sleep, it felt as if, I don't want to say I was exhausted, but I just felt as if there was some weight starting to be released in
Yeah.
body and my brain. And because I overthink everything, and I have a hard time sleeping. I have massive insomnia because my mind is going a million miles a second, and
Yeah.
it's for me to calm my mind and shut down my brain. And but the fire ceremony did help out a lot though for me.
Awesome. And if someone was thinking about maybe doing a fire ceremony, how would you describe the event to them? Like how would you pitch it to them?
I would say that just go with the intention of just really looking into your mind and your heart, and just brainstorm, just get rid of whatever type of stagnant energy you have or one has, and just to go with the flow. And you no matter what anybody does, you're doing this for yourself and for your own spiritual awakening, spiritual um, healing, I would say.
Yeah.
And whatever you do, just when you put pen to paper, or pen to paper, you're writing, as you said before, you're writing, from here, from your mind, from your heart. You're getting everything out, and then when it's burning, it's releasing all that into the universe, so it can just basically just float away and not be weighing down on you anymore. And
Yeah.
that's what I would tell anybody, because I have a lot of things that would weigh me down, and I would overthink things, and would not be I'd be in a little bit dark places and stuff. But every time I would journal and release things, would help me out a lot, at least.
Yeah, it helps me out too. And yeah, and try something new, right? It's almost like a different kind of therapy.
Yeah. I
Journaling,
mean,
fire releasing ceremonies, things like that. So it's worth a try.
yeah, and everything. That's the whole thing, is that I'm a kind of person, I try everything. I'll try everything once, and
Yeah.
I where sometimes certain things will resonate with me from this aspect over here. Sometimes things will resonate with me on this aspect over there. So I take what resonates with me, I put it all together, and what resonates with me, and I use it. And
Yeah.
that's best for anybody to do it. Just go in with an open mind and an open heart. And I would always tell people, no matter where I go, check your ego at the door, because we don't need an ego. We're all here. We're all spiritual beings. We all inhabit this little marble of a blue sphere
Yep.
together, and
Yep.
we're we're all one race. We're the human race. We're all mankind, and we need to be started being kind to our fellow man. That's how I look at it.
I couldn't agree more. I really appreciate you being here with me tonight, being here with me during the fire releasing ceremony. I hope to see you maybe at Toastmasters, maybe at another event, who knows, but thank you so much. And yeah, we'll talk soon.
Okay, Katie, thank you.
Bye.